Dream, search, drive. Cars.co.za.
Keep your adventure alive, because when it comes to finding the right part at the right price, there's just no place like Midas for the love of cars.
It's difficult. It happens quick, very quick. Unfortunately, there's always an end to a good beginning. There's always speculations that people say, yeah, you could have done that, or you could have run in that. There's always something that somebody would have done, but once you're in that situation, you just hold on. There's not that goes a lot through your head. You just feel all the bumps, the shaking, the braking, the cracking, and all the dust. You actually can't see anything as well. So that's the difficult part. And then luckily we landed on the wheels. It's not upside down. Well, it was quite a normal day. We had a few issues the Friday night getting to a new track, testing, and every new track has got its challenges. When we got there, the traction was there wasn't proper traction, so we had to turn the car down. We had a couple of spins, and we saw the power was too much, so we turned the car down, and we managed to run. I think the best for the Friday night was a 10-0, and I was quite happy. We had a few issues that day with misfires, and got the car running, and everything was good. It was fine. And then on the Sunday morning we had the rain date, and the first run out we still had too much power, but we managed to do a 9.7 on the first run out, and that's usually where it runs. And but it was still spinning first, second and third gear, so I tuned it down a little bit more just to get it, because spinning ain't winning. We need it as smooth as possible, and unfortunately we turned it down too much. And when the big power came on top, I don't know actually what happened, but it must have blown the head gasket. So the water pipe bursted and all the water went under the back wheels, and that's what unfortunately caused the accident. We slammed into the wall about at 239. That's the first time we went into the wall, so it was quite a high speed. It was upside down about 7 times. So, but that's the aggressive roll. I think what saved us, it rolled on the tires the whole time. And at the end of the day, we're just happy to be not badly damaged. The car's damaged, but I'm coping and I'm fine. Had a couple of bruises and a few cracked ribs, but yeah, it's hectic. I think it's the best fun I had, I won't say with my clothes on, but it's the best fun I had driving this car. It was always exhilarating, it was always giving you that thrill. It was making proper horsepower. I don't think it always could have handled the horsepower as it should, but it went in a straight line, and it was always a thrill to drive the car. It was something special. And it's not something that was copied or built from some. It was the passion that I had that I just put into it, and I built it on my own way, and it actually came out. It came out awesome, superb. It had a unique sound. It was lekker. It was awesome. We grew up in this car. That's the last piece of of something that I had from my late mom and dad. So it will be missed. It will be missed. We all know where the car actually came from. The previous video we explained quite nice where the car came from and how it was built and everything. And actually through the last, I think it's 2 years since the last one, we evolved quite a bit. Our main goal was to do a 10. We achieved that goal quite soon and we started to pushing into the 9s, and our best time that we did at the end of the day was a 9.3 with a 243 at Alton. It's an old Toppies car and it's lekker fast. And it was quite fast the last. We evolved it that it was actually very fast. We never thought we'll reach that, but it was very fast, yeah. I don't know, there's a few things missing. Like over here, that's where the light should be, but it's not. So I think the door will, okay, the door don't want to open. But look at the bright side. I think we'll, if we can run it, we'll have ample air going through the cooler now. So the intake temperature wouldn't be such much of a problem. Even over here, it's just difficult. I just don't want to scratch the paint there, but it's sad to see it go. But I'm happy all the safety systems kept their part. So yeah, and we're happy to be alive. I think everybody starts building a race car with in mind making the most horsepower, and then some of the people forget to do the brakes afterwards, or the brakes is the last thing they worry about. But I think taking in consideration, start with the safety first and build a proper car around the safety features. I've learned from that, and that's actually what saved my life as well, so I'm very grateful for that. From just a bird's eye view that we can see, the engine is still in good order. There's nothing broken off of the engine. The engine is still intact. The engine mountings are still fine, intact. The gearbox is still fine. The differential is still fine. Maybe if we take it apart, we can see there most probably going to be a shaft or a tube bend on the diff. But most of the expensive parts is still salvageable. So I'm just going to carry that over to the new build, and we're going to go from there with a quest to make a lighter car, because this car was heavy. So we went and actually got a Cressida wagon, also a RX-73, same year model, but in a station wagon. So it can fit bigger wheels at the back. Our limitation at this car was it can only take a 29-inch wheel. There's not enough space because you have to close the back doors to fit the bigger wheels. So I'm building a lighter car now. There's always a saying, if the horse throws you down, just get back on the same horse. I think the first day when you get back behind the seat or the steering into the seat, I think that's going to be the day that you realize I'm still doing something a bit dangerous. But for the love of the sport, we'll never stop doing it. It's in our blood. It runs through your veins. Every time you think of something, you think about racing. So we'll still love the sport. Doesn't matter what.
Keep your adventure alive, because when it comes to finding the right part at the right price, there's just no place like Midas, for the love of cars.
Thanks very much for watching. Now, if you're new to the Cars.co.za channel, we have over 660 videos on the channel right now. So go and check out our back catalog. If you're looking for a car review, you'll probably find it there. And thanks very much for supporting our channel. We are the largest motoring channel in South Africa, and the aim is to just keep working hard and bringing you the latest in car reviews and drag races, classic cars. We try and cover everything.
Cars.co.za.